Right. So I think last day we have discussed about basics, the fundamentals, basic tute. And if you have not received the tute, I can forward this to you. And I'll forward using the same chat link here. In case if you have not received, please go and download this. Now it's uploading and it's like 7.18 MB. So you can download that tute and get it printed. That is for lesson number 1. Okay, then right, I think the file is there, so you can download it from there. And anyway, now I think we have to create the formal group, formal WhatsApp group for this English medium class as well. Then it's easy to communicate the messages. I'll add you to a group and then start communicating to, whatever the important message to the particular group. Under ICT lesson number 1, I think we have discussed the very basics. So this is not the one we have filled. Let me go to the filled one. Okay, this is the one filled. So we have recognized about information, and we have recognized that it is the data and information. What is the difference between data and information? So data, basically, when it comes to data, it's always ambiguous, and it's ambiguous as well as it's less organized, and it's informal. And there are 3 formats where you can find this data and information. So one is textual data, second one is audio and visual data. These are the 3 formats that we can recognize data. And when it is processed, so information is carefully processed through procedures, certain procedures, so we can create meaningful facts or meaningful information. So that is actually data are used and processed and then created meaningful information. And we learned that information is always meaningful, used for decision making, and it is an action motivator. That means you can do something based on this information. When you get information, it is an action motivator, and it is valuable, and it is very really valuable economic resource, and it has a time value. Time value means, so we learned this golden rule of information related to the time value of information. When it is produced, it has the highest value, but with the time it is diminishing. With the time it is diminishing, and it will have lower value with the time. This depends there. That means, for an example, this diminishing can be vary. So there can be another one. So this has highest value here, and with the time, it's diminishing like this. Okay, that is also valid. So the diminishing like this, that is also valid. And there can be another one. It has highest value. The value is something somewhere around here. This is the highest value, and it is diminishing like this. It might be diminishing like this. Quickly diminishing can be like that. For an example, okay, think about information about Black Friday offer. Do you know what is Black Friday? Black Friday offer. Recently we had November වල එක Friday එකක් තියෙනවා. ලෝකෙම මේ Friday එකට offers යනවා. November වල එක Friday එකක් තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවද දන්නේ? මුළු ලෝකෙම මේ Friday එකට සමහරලාට ගොඩාක් අපි සේවාවන් හෝ භාණ්ඩ මිලදී ගනිද්දී it's like half price. But that is only for the particular Friday. One per year. So Black Friday offers something like this. It has highest value, but within a single day, it diminish. Because after Black Friday, it's not there. So if you are shopping using these websites like eBay, so you can go and search Black Friday offers. But nowadays, this is actually the entire world economy has affected with this pandemic situation. Therefore, you will not be able to ship these quickly. But there are some Black Friday offers. So it's quickly diminishing. Black Friday means it's, so now it's over actually, Black Friday. So you will not get that much offers. Or you can just Google Black Friday deals. Okay, these are some Black Friday deals. Still some are there, but okay, here see, you can see. So it's half a price basically. It's from United Kingdom. So most of the items you will get for half a price for this Black Friday. Okay, so then basically right, let's go back and to our lesson. So information. So depend on the information anyway. It's not the same shape, but it is diminishing to the value 0, and that is called golden rule of information. Okay, then we have learned actually today we have to discuss about how this information created and how this is managed and why technology is used for information management. So that is the topic that we are going to learn today. It's 1.3, why we need technology to create, disseminate, and manage data and information. Why? So what's the reason? So the first reason, let's write this in. So you can write the heading, and then write this in point format. The first point. So why you need so data, amount of data in the world is very high. The volume amount or the volume of data in the world is very high, right? You can write down. So amount or volume of the data in the world is very high. World is highly, the reason is this, highly disorganized or unorganized. It's highly unorganized, that's why. So then if we can get information quickly, right? If we can get information quickly, so then it has edge. It has edge means we can take advantage over another company. We need information as faster as possible. As now we are in the era of information war. Information war means countries are fighting for information. Countries are fighting for information. So whoever get information first will be benefiting. So you have large volume of data, one thing. Data ගොඩක් තියෙන හින්දා අපිට information හදාගන්න ගියාම technology ඕන. And not only that, the world is highly disorganized, unorganized. You have a lot of unorganized things. Still no one has found information about proper information about living beings outside the world, other planets. Still no one has recognized a suitable planet to start the next level civilization. තාම කවුරුත් හොයාගෙන නැහැ. වඩාත් සුදුසු ග්‍රහලෝකයක් ඊළඟ ජීවි ඉන්න දැන් මේ ලෝකේ ඉඩමදි resources අපේ තියෙන ලෝකේ තියෙන සම්පත් වේගයෙන් අවසන් වෙගෙන යනවා. So they assume that within next 20 years we have to face a lot of issues within next 20 years. So because with the wastage of resources, so basically we have lived our life, I think, for certain period, but you are the people going to face this trouble a lot. Most of the resources will be over within next 20 years. So it is compulsory to either preserve the resources, එක්ක preserve කරගන්න ඕනේ, එක්ක තියෙන ටික පරිස්සම් කරගන්න ඕන, or either we have to find an alternative. එහෙම නැත්නම් අපි විකල්පයක් හොයාගන්න ඕන. විකල්ප ජීවීන් ඉන්න තැනක්, ජීවීන්ට ඉන්න පුළුවන් තැනක් හොයාගන්න. People are researching. NASA researching, Russia they are researching, China is also researching. China has sent their first satellite to so not just they have seen many satellites, but recently they have launched their one of the first projects to access I cannot remember the planet. There's another planet they were researching on, so they have sent one to that planet, and they are trying to find another alternative. Whoever comes, whoever access that first information, they will be in the game. So COVID, think about COVID-19. COVID-19 in this virus, whoever find the information first about healing this virus will be in the game. කාට හරි පුළුවන් නම් ඉන්ජෙක්ෂන් එකක් හදන්න මේ වෛරස් එක නවත්තන්න හෝ මේක කන්ට්‍රෝල් කරගන්න ඒගොල්ලෝ තමයි මේ ගේම් එක දිනන්නේ because they can sell that in bulk to other countries. All other countries will get that for sure. Even they are not going to get food or whatever, they will definitely buy this injection if anyone can produce a successful one this disease. So then that is information war. Right, because of information war only this kind of sometimes we don't know still how this virus came. Sometimes this is a result of information war, maybe produced by someone else, can be like that. Okay, so anyway, because of that, because of the first reason, we have high volume of data, world is highly unorganized, and since we need information as faster as possible, and since now we are in the era of information war, so we need faster mechanisms. And the answer to this is information technology and computing power. Answer to this is information technology and computing power. Okay, that is why we need information technology in managing and handling resources. That's why we need information technology in managing and handling resources, because it's very important as now we are in the era of information war and we need faster mechanisms to produce information. So one fact that you should know, information added to the internet within 24 hours. This is additional thing. Information added to the internet within 24 hours cannot be learned, cannot be maybe observed, even cannot be observed, or cannot be learned, cannot be abstracted, or cannot be grabbed by average person even within his lifetime. So information added to the internet within 24 hours means within a single day cannot be accessed or cannot be grabbed or cannot be studied, grabbed and studied by an average person, even within his lifetime. So that is how fast information is created and released. Internet වලට දවසකට දාන information සාමාන්‍ය මිනිස්සුෙකුට ජීවිත කාලෙම අධ්‍යයනය කරලා ඉවර කරන්න බෑ. සාමාන්‍ය මිනිස්සුෙකුට ජීවිත කාලෙම පැය 24ක දානේවා ජීවිත කාලෙටම බෑ කියලා කියනවා. So think about the information, think about the information war. So how we can, so then that is the speed. Okay, then so finish writing. If you finish writing, we can move to the next topic. Quickly finish writing this. I'll give you 1 minute. Once you are done, I have shared the note here, I have shared the slides here for the lesson tute. You can fill it. Okay, next topic is abstract model of information. Abstract model means, so in any system related to information processing, what are the things followed? So basic thing is, its first is input. Any information processing system will take input and will process and will produce an output or information. Input will be data and the output or the production will be information. So it will process, and here you have memory and storage attached to that. Anyway, so when so any so you can write any information. So with this heading, any information processing system will access data through the inputs, process those, and produce outputs to the external world. This may need memory and storage. This may need memory and storage, but mainly this point, I'll highlight the main thing in, let's highlight in a color. Mainly, this is the important thing. Any information processing system will access data to its inputs and process those and produce outputs to the external world. This may need memory and storage. This is optional. This is not mandatory. In abstract model of information, you have input, process, output, input, process, output. But storage is not mandatory. Some people will include storage, but some will not. Okay, you can just browse the same thing. Abstract model of information. Some will include this. Some will include. Okay, here. Some will include other. Yeah, some will include to storage, but some will not include storage. So they will include input, output, and processing. Input, output, and processing. That is the basic things in abstract model. Okay. So please try it. Any information processing system will access data through its inputs, process those, and produce outputs to the external world. That is called abstract model of information. In Sinhala, it's called තොරතුරු සම්බන්ධ වියුක්ත ආකෘතිය. Abstract means super summary. Abstract means super summary. So if you take summary of everything, it's abstract. Abstract means super summary of something. In abstract model of information, basically, any information processing system will access data through its inputs and process and produce outputs to the external world. These outputs are information and useful in decision making. You can write that as well. These outputs are meaningful information which can be used to take decisions, or which can be useful in decision making. Useful in decision making. That is called abstract model of information. In next topic, actually, we have to study computer system. Computer system. First of all, let me know what is system. What is system? And what is computer system? Can anyone give me an example for system? What is system? Yes? Sachini, what is system? Hello? Sachini, what?
Sir.
Yeah, what is system?
System full of information. Oh,
It's full of information, but so okay. I'll give a small example. So one is system example that you are using respiratory system now. I'm using respiratory system now. So sana paddhati. So then okay, what is system then? What is system? අපි ඒක උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ගමුකෝ. ශ්වසන පද්ධතිය, respiratory system. Let's take that as an example. And can you tell me what is system? Netuli? Yes?
integrated devices.
Yeah, integrated devices. That is true for computer, but so think about human beings. I need common definition. Okay, common definition is its components. You can say integrated, a set of integrated components. A set of integrated components. That is to get set of integrated components. Integrate, not only integrated, and interlinks, interrelated. Set of integrated, linked, and interrelated components, that is to correct, working together, achieve a common goal. Working together to achieve a common goal. A set of interrelated or links, interrelated, integrated, linked, and interrelated components working together to achieve a common goal or task. That is called a system. Then what is computer system? Same thing. I'm going to copy and paste. You have to write a set of interrelated components working together to achieve the common goal of. Can you tell me the common goal? What is the common goal of computer system? Sachini, Sidmi, what is the common goal? Computer system එක මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? What is the goal? What is the target? What is the task of computer system? Yes? Tiasha? Common goal of computer system එකෙන් එක වැඩයි කරන්නේ මොකක්ද? Tiasha?
Giving out informations.
Yeah, then generating information, that is called simply electronic data processing, nothing else. So common goal of electronic data processing. Now you can write down system is an interrelated, linked, and integrated set of components working together to achieve a common goal or task. Computer system is a set of integrated, linked, or interrelated components working together to achieve the common goal of electronic data processing. This is the goal. This is the task of computer system. It's electronic data processing. Okay, there are 4 components of computer system. There are 4 components of 4 main subsystem components of computer system. And the first one is hardware. Hardware is physical or tangible equipments. Physical or tangible equipments we call hardware. Software. You can write down Physical or tangible equipments means hardware. Here, logical, intangible, instructions, logical or intangible instructions, related data structures, and documentation. So here for this one, you can call programs. Set of intangible instructions, related data structures, and documentation is called software. There is software. So what are the other two components? Can you name without looking at the tute? What are the other two components? So in components means these are actually subsystem components. I like to refer subsystem because these hardware itself is a system. Hardware ගත්තම hardware කියන්නේ system එක. Software ගත්තම software කියන්නේ system එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අර software development life cycle නැත්නම් system development life cycle කියලා එකක් තියෙන software වලට. Right? Can you write down this quickly? Okay. So please write down this. What is system and what is computer system? Computer system is a system with electronic data processing. And there are four. There are four main components of the computer system. So first one is physical or tangible equipment. Second one is logical or intangible instructions or related data structures and documentation. So if you need explanation, please let me know. So I'm doing this since I'm doing this English medium. I'm trying my level best to do it in English only. But if you are unclear, kindly let me know. No, Sachini, we have started class just now, 7 p.m. This is new one, we started 7 p.m. 1:30 we had 2021 class. 1:30 තිබ්බේ 2021 class එක. Okay.
ටයිම් එක නෙවෙයි අර මේ පටන් ගන්නකොට තිබ්බේ කොටස.
ටාස්ක් එක 1.3 ඉඳලා 1.3 1.3 නේ අපි පටන් ගත්තේ. 1.3 then we came to 1.4 and then now we are here. System එකක් කියන්නේ එකිනෙකට සම්බන්ධිත එකිනෙකත් එක්ක එකට වැඩ කරන කොටස් සමුදායක එකතුවක් එක්ව වැඩ කරන එක ගෝල් එකක් සඳහා. කම්පියුටර් සිස්ටම් එක කියන්නේ සිස්ටම් එකක් ඒකේ ගෝල් එක තමයි ඉලෙක්ට්‍රොනික ඩේටා ප්‍රොසෙසින් කියන්නේ කම්පියුටර් සිස්ටම් එකේ ගෝල් එක. කම්පියුටර් සිස්ටම් එක කරන එකම දේ ඒක. අකුරක් ටයිප් කරත් වචනයක් ලිව්වත් සින්දුවක් ඇහුවත් වීඩියෝ එකක් බැලුවත් it's all about electronic data processing. Everything processed. Everything is a result of process. Song is a result of process. Music video is a result of process. Word or letter is a result of process. Audio or image is a result of process. Everything is results of process. Electronic data processing results. Then in computer systems, we have one thing. So basically hardware, physical or tangible equipments or components. Then logical or intangible instructions, which is called programs. And they are related data structures and documentation. Software එකක් කියලා කියන පොඩි කාලේ නම් අපි කියනවා set of instruction කියලා. හැබැයි A level වලටදී අපි ටිකක් දරුණුවට කියනවා. Set of instruction විතරක් නෙවෙයි. The word ගත්තම Word වල තියෙනවා set of instructions. Word කියන්නේ software එකක්. Instructions උත් තියෙනවා. ඒ වගේම related data structures උත් තියෙනවා. For an example, you can go and insert shapes. These are data structures. So you can insert table, you can insert a header, footer, page number, word art. Okay, you can insert clip arts, insert pictures, drawings. All these are related data structures. And not just that, related data structures, right? Related data structures. And the last is documentation. Documentation means in any software you have help. Here you have help. In any software you have help. And not just help, sometimes in the coding also you have guidelines. දැන් මේ උඩට ගියාම බලන්න. මම මේක උඩට යනවා. මේ menu item එකක් උඩට යනවා. එතනින් එනවා නේද add a table කියලා මේ text එකක් එනවා. පේනවද ඔයාලට? picture එක උඩට යනවා. insert picture කියලා එකක් එනවා. So this is belongs to documentation. This is internal documentation. And not just that, you have external documentations like readme files, how to කියලා guidelines, helps. All these are belongs to documentation. So that is belongs to software. Then the third one is firmware. What do you mean by firmware? Okay, you have hardware, tangible, software, intangible instructions. And then you have another thing, that is firmware. What is firmware? Firm means the company. Firm means the company or the place. Firm එක කියලා කියන්නේ company එක නැත්නම් place එක. Firm එකේදී දාපු software අපි කියනවා firmware කියලා. These are special software components installed or embedded hardware system by the manufacturer. Firm එකේදී දාපු ඒවා. Firm එක කියන්නේ company එකෙන් දාලා එවන ඒවා. Production plant එකෙන් දාලා එවන ඒවා. We call firmware. Installed in firm. Example, TV has firmware. Remote has a firmware. Hard disk has a firmware. Pen drive has a firmware. Any hardware, you name it. Any hardware devices, you can see firmware. Refrigerator, air conditioner, remote එකක් ගන්න. ඔය remote එකකත් software එකක් තියෙනවා. That is called firmware because it is installed by the manufacturer in the firm. Remote එක software ඔයාලට දාගන්න බෑ. AC එකකට software ඔයාලට දාගන්න බෑ. ඒක firm එකේදී දාලා එවන්නේ. දැන් AC එකේ ඔය run වෙන එක display එකේ යන්නේ. ඒක software එක. Monitor එක බලන්න monitor එකේ ඔයාලට brightness එහෙම adjust කරන්න එනව නේද? Brightness adjust කරන්න, contrast adjust කරන්න, color adjust කරන්න එනවා. Phone එකේ ඉන්නේ ඔය settings වල firmware. Okay. ඒව හැම device pen drive එක සමහරවිට ඔය pitch වෙනවා කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ කියන්නේ firmware එක damage වුණා. සමහරවිට physically not burnt but firmware damaged. Okay, installed in the firm. Those are called firmware. Quickly write. I have to save the recording and come that side. Please, if disconnected, please connect using the same one. Okay, the fourth one. මං හිතනවා ලියලා ඉවර ඇති කියලා. You are not giving me feedbacks. Right? I think this is over now. Okay, finish writing. The fourth one is liveware, or people who use, develop, design, engineer. Those are all liveware. People who use, develop, design, engineer, and maintain. Those are called any kind of people involved in these computer systems, any involvement. we call live web. Okay, four main systems, four main